Welcome back, everyone. I am standing here with Dan with Lunchtime Studios, and he's going to talk about this game, Lords of New York, right? And I'm preface by saying it looks awesome. So how would you describe this game?
Oh, sure. So the easiest way to think about it is it's a 1920s poker RPG. So the easiest way to think about it is the movie Rounders of Matt Damon. So he was this amazing poker player. So when I watched that movie, I was like, I got to make an experience where you feel like the amazing poker player, but it's really about a story. So we make you an amazing poker player by giving you talents to cheat, intimidate, deal from the bottom of the deck, spike drinks, and give you the evil eye, stuff like that.
Nice. And so I saw a bunch of the animation stuff. Is there like a lot of tales and stuff that you can kind of read from people and things like that?
Yep. So there's two things. One, we invented a whole type of animation tech just for this game, so we can have reactive 2D characters, and we can do body language dynamically based on how the game is going. So we use it for dialogue to say, like, how do we make our characters richer? So like while he's saying something to you, if he doesn't like what you're saying, maybe he's scowling a little bit or nodding. So you don't have to necessarily, not like LA Noire where it's a gameplay aspect, but we want to add a layer of like richness to our characters.
Yes.
And then we end up using in poker we can show tells if you're playing against body language opponents. So for example, if you're playing against a body language opponent, you'll start showing anxiety if you raise, unless you use defensive talents to say, I'm going to calm myself, called poker face, I'm going to calm myself for one hand so that this person can't read me very well, or that kind of thing. But if you're playing against people who don't read your body language, then you don't need to use that talent.
Okay, nice. And how long has this game been in development? Is it?
Oh gosh, so the game itself, this is year 3.5, I would say, but this is the final year.
Okay.
I spent 8 years building this engine and 2 years just building the animation tech. So it's a 400,000 line game engine. Like we built it from scratch. It's really big.
Oh wow!
But it's to build our 2D story-based games.
Yeah. And so is there any plans to release it on like Steam or anything like that?
So right now it works on Mac and Windows and iOS, and we're going to go on Steam and any place that really the people want it. So like we'd love to get it on console. So we kind of designed that with that in mind. So we've even geared it so like you have, instead of leveling up with experience, you level up with something like achievements called accomplishments. So you get a bunch of these in a row, then you'll level up, and they might be like win 10 hands in a row, or win 5 hands in a row, or like get a flush. So little things you can go in and play and feel like you make an accomplishment, even if you're not grinding away.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. And it was great talking to you. Everybody, So is there an approximate date or anything like that?
So Christmas next year.
Christmas next
2016.
year. Okay. Well, look for the game during Christmas. Lords of New York. So thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.